If you want subs, you can auction my ban like you do to Party Man. No, but Shush Factor. Nobody cares to ban you. Oh, here we go. We got Gabby again. So a while ago, I actually posted a video playing against Gabby. It was a #1 male player versus the #1 female player, and it absolutely blew up. People loved the game. But the chat and the comments got extremely misogynistic. It was insane. Like, hey, listen, I'm okay with, a little bit of banter, but it got absolutely out of control. And people were even accusing me of throwing the game on purpose to let a girl win. Like, when would I ever do that? Let me make something clear. If I'm playing against a newborn baby who's also a girl, I wouldn't let her win. Okay, I don't let people win, no matter what gender they are. But here we go. We got a rematch, and let's see if this is going to be another banger game. We're on Arabia this time. The first game that we played against each other was actually on 4 lakes. I mean, it's not the first game we've played. We've played plenty in the past. She's a top player, around 2,500 elo. She's from Brazil as well. We recently had a LAN in Brazil, and not to brag, but I did win that LAN event. Did win it. But here we go. We got a little bit of a rematch, and she needs a second. Okay. Maybe she's sweating a little bit. Maybe she's a little nervous. She did win in the last game, though, on YouTube. And like I said, people were accusing me of letting her win and whatnot. This time I need to get my revenge, okay? I need to get my revenge. It's Franks versus Britons, a classic matchup. Something that I actually love, by the way. I have a smile ear to ear right now. I'm not actually smiling, but I'm beginning to smile. Because Franks versus Britons is such a fun matchup. Like, the Britons have a lot of good options here that this is not going to be easy. But Franks have a couple power plays that can really break that Britain defense. But a really, really fun matchup here. 2 Age of Kings civilizations. And let's see, let's see if this rematch lives up to the first game. Yeah, let's go. Good luck, have fun. Oh, she said good luck, GHF. All right, good luck, go have fun. That's what it stands for. Let's bring these cows back. And let's get underway. So let's talk through some strategy here. We got the Franks, one of my all-time favorite civs. I have a little bit of a sad story with the Franks, actually. I used to love picking the Franks in tournaments. It was actually really cute. It was one of my favorite civs. I loved to play it. It was super comfort pick. And then the Tatars came along. And the Tatars, after a few buffs that they got, were just so insanely oppressive against my Franks. People would go for Cav Archers with free Thumbring. They would get Ballistics quickly. And those guys absolutely destroyed my Frank Knight play. And so I was actually not able to play Franks anymore in pro play. Since then, that was a while ago. It's like 5 years ago or so. Since then, of course, I've become a much more complete player. I no longer rely on comfort picks. Actually, I go into tournaments just hating every civ and every map. And so my opponent has no idea what I'm going to pick because I don't even know what I'm going to pick. So that's my tournament mentality nowadays. But back then, I was like, hey, man, I really like the Franks. I'd love to play the Franks. And it just didn't really work out after a while. But here we are with Franks. I'm feeling good. It's not a tournament. My opponent is not playing as the Tatars, playing as the Britons. And we got a little chicken game here. Little chicken Arabia. Just scanning my map a little bit. Want to see what's going on here. I want to see what's going on. How many chickens you guys reckon? I think it's going to be 7 chickens. 7 chickens? I guessed it. I'm actually so happy I guessed it. All right. By the way, I don't guess it to show up to the viewers or whatnot to say like I told you guys so or look at me, I'm so smart. I just guess it for myself. I get satisfaction out of I just play these little games all day. I play these little games all day. Like sometimes I'll be recording a video and I'm like, let's see if I can get it done before 6 o'clock, and then I clock in at 5:59. I feel great. I just feel great. I play these little games all day. Just always trying to get a little quick win. Just with myself, Not even looking to beat anyone. All right, here we go. Bring in that second 4. I'm going to look for my opponent. During this matchup, my opponent... Oh, ho, ho! What's going on here? That's really bad for me. I don't have looms. I've got to go back. This is terrible. She went for a pre-lumber camp rush. Drush stands for Dark Age Rush. So she's going to have militia out right away, nice and early. I'm going to go back to that mill, though. I'm not ready to sacrifice all those chickens. It's like I went to KFC, and I paid for a bucket of chicken. I'm waiting in line for the chicken, and then a guy comes in with a gun. Give me all your money! All the other customers flee. Who stays? Me. Why? I paid for the chicken. I'm not about to leave. I don't care if he's got a gun. So I'm going to go right back to the chicken, call some backup. My scout's coming back in. And I feel like I'm in a fine position now. Took a little bit of damage. You know, I had some walking time and whatnot. But overall, it's kind of fine. Kind of fine. That KFC story was a story in America, by the way. If you guys couldn't tell by the gun violence and whatnot. No, just kidding, of course. Don't worry. Totally joking. All right, let's bring this in. Let's bring this one in. It was a fake story. I think I'll go up right now, actually. And I have to do the same thing here. I've got to overpower. Okay, hold on. Okay! I gotta set this one up. I'm really invested into this, by the way. Did he do that one? Wall back. Come out from the other side. Oh, it's just this is an elaborate process. Okay, listen, he got out, but I just couldn't risk losing a villager, so I'm okay with this. I'll finish him off with some clever blocking. Shouldn't take too much damage. No villagers lost. Everything cleared up. A little bit of a trap. That is nice. Put that one on your resume. Put that one on your resume. Put that one on YouTube Shorts. Let the people watch. See what we're doing out here. Getting some nice quick walls. These chickens are kind of running out, though. That was still kind of worth it for her. She got a lot of damage in terms of, like, villager idle time, messiness in my economy. Those walls weren't free. A lot of walking time there. I had to get an early loom. A lot of things went her way there. I gotta try to punch back a little bit here, but I don't know how to punch back because my barracks is so late. Should I get that barracks? Let's focus on my economy. I get free farm upgrade. I might, honestly, skip out on the stable and feudal age. But hold on, she's looking for some chickens right now. But she might be taking them without a mill. Okay. Sometimes they can garrison there. I was holding my breath, but the garrison never came. She's still pretty open. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a stable here. Not the smartest way to play this, because I don't know if my stable's gonna get damaged, but I think it's just like, it's just okay. It's just decent. She's already walling up a little bit, but here we go. That feels kind of exposed. I think I hit this one. I think I can kill it. Let's try. Here we go. Yeah, it's a free villager. That's a free villager. That's good. That's my Frank scout with extra HP, getting me a nice villager there. And that's why I love the Franks. Just a nice, solid scout rush to start things off. Absolutely love it. There we go. Put that in. All right, perfect. All right, let's get my scouts out. Need to turn on my fan. Not my biggest fan, I have to say. Oh, is that open? It's just one guy, though. Oh, the farm, the farm. Minus 60, baby. Minus 60, just like that. That's a tax. That's a tax. Get the wall set up as well. I got a couple scouts here. I'm feeling pretty good. I could... Oh, this village is a little weak. Could look for it. Counterattack? A skirmisher? Where's she getting the range from? Does she have a forward range on me? I think she has a forward range on me. Going with spears and skirms. Okay. Okay, code red, code red. How do I defend this? Let's bring my scouts back to start things off. I've gone a little too deep here. Dodge. Perfect. Here we go. Forward range. Okay, this is not going to be easy at all. I wonder where the villager is. Not even sure. Let's stop making farms for a second. I'm going to need a range of my own. Let's dodge these spears. No. I will kill that spearman. Sorry, that skirmisher. While dodging the spearman. I said I will. I tried to manifest it, but it didn't work. He did actually a really nice job to defend that pressure from me. I feel like at some point I could just take that fight, but I gotta wait a little bit more, I think. A couple more farms now that I have the range cooking. Oh, a tower. Okay, I need a counter tower here for sure. I don't want to lose this wood line. There was maybe an angle there. Start hitting this tower. Oh, I lost a scout out here. That means there's another spear. Let's take this fight then. Before the other spears join. It was not a great fight. You know what? I think we'll need a second lumber camp. So let's start making a move over to this wood line. And in the meantime, I'll use my scouts. Pick off some of these skirmishers. I did lose a 1 HP scout there, unfortunately. This is a crazy messy game, but honestly, this is what Gabby tends to bring to the table. Super aggressive player. Always taking risks. It's a hard playstyle to play against. Even if you know what's coming, you don't really know what's coming, you know? It's like a guy who's mastering like 1,000 different martial arts. You know he's going to attack you. You don't know he's going to pull out. It's kind of the situation here. Houses here kind of suck. I'm going to make them a little further out because I don't want to have a nice TC spot there. I don't want to house that out. So that's the walls I kind of landed on. I want some gold. Probably when the berries run out. It's a good time for the gold. And here we go. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I don't know where she went. It's like a magician. She vanished. I'm gonna just ignore her. I have a tower. I've got walls. I'm chilling. I can just ignore it. All right. Perfect. This is good. Nice. This is good. I did a cheeky play there. I actually went on the hill before shooting my last shot. Just so I can make sure it kills it. I sometimes do those little plays and wonder if anyone notices. Okay. Not the best balanced economy. A bit late to the next stage, but can't really blame me. Well, you can. But I'm not going to take that much blame because I got pressured a lot. So it's okay to have some small mistakes happen. Okay, I'm going to go for some skirmishers here. The thing about Britons is that they're a little bit predictable in the sense that, like, oh, okay, what is she going to go for? She's going to go for archers. Wow. Surprising. The Britons usually at some point want to play archers in the long term, right? Like, yeah, they could start with some infantry. They can play some scouts. They can maybe throw some spearmen and skirmishers at you. But at some point, you're going to need archers to actually play the game. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to go pure skirmishers for this mid game. Could mix in some knights if I need to. But that's going to be my main approach. She just showed up here. All right. I have a pretty good setup here. Nice skirmishers. 4 scouts. I think getting the cav armor is good. I don't know if I'm going to use it right now, but it's such a versatile upgrade for Franks. Like, it's just... at some point, I want cavalry as well. Like, similarly to how she wants just, you know, archers at some point. I also want cavalry at some point with the Franks. So I'm going to just go ahead and pick that up. It could help early. But even if it doesn't, I'm still cool to scale with it. I'm going to back up with this army because I really don't have much there. And I need a market because I'm going to need to add some economy from town centers. Let's get wood upgrade right away. Elite skirm, bodkin arrow. I'm even going to go for a monastery. I'll explain why in a second. And let me group up my army and try to make a play here. I'm going to make an offensive play again. I still don't really care about where she's at. Alright. And the monastery is just to pick up the relics now. Franks have a terrible late game if you run out of gold. Their late game is okay if you have gold for like some decent paladin plays. But without gold, with Franks, I mean, you don't have a lot going for you. Alright, nice. scouts on the skirmishers, skirmishers on the spear and archer. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that combo, but, you know, always nice to play correctly with these engagements to take the least amount of damage. It's funny, I actually have a video on my Patreon that goes obviously way more in depth than that one. But it's quite an interesting video on how to control 2 different units in one composition. It's like an hour-long tutorial on all kinds of different things to do, to think about. It's quite a good video, but obviously there was a very basic example of how you want to play it out. I'm just going to keep going around. I see what's confusing here, guys. No, I am playing as the Franks. It says Aztecs, but that's because I have a mod on. It's a glitch. I'm going to take that mod off after this game. I apologize. But I am playing as the Franks. If I was playing as the Aztecs, I wouldn't have these cavalry units on the field. But I see now where the glitch is. Why you guys are kind of freaking out about that. Look at the relics. I'm going to have a 3 TC boom. I haven't done much damage. She's got a workshop, a couple town centers. She is kind of chilling on defense right now, so I can't do much to pressure. I still will do a little bit. I don't want to do nothing. I've got army. No, I got something. Right, give that villager a sore back or something, you know. Just poke at her, make the farming life not as pleasant as it was when your grandparents were little. All right. Continue developing. I'd be so happy with 5 relics. Like, I would... If I kill no villagers but get 5 relics, it's well worth my investment. But you can see now why I didn't want to commit to, like, that many knights, right? It's pretty clear. If I go for a lot of knights and my opponent is just walled, I'm wasting my time. Simple as that. I am wasting my time. 1 relic already in. I see 3 more on the field. I'm missing 1 more relic. Should be in the middle somewhere. I have, like, 3 places where it could be. I'm going to look for it now. Let's get wood upgrade. Let's get a hand cart. I'm just going to buy a little bit of wood. Sorry, did I say wood upgrade? Still an upgrade. I'm going to make a 4th town center. I know 4th town center is quite expensive. I'm going to go for it. Forward workshop like that is terrible. I got to deal with this. Okay, this is the relic that I was missing, so I have it already. No worries. I'll use my scout to escort that monk up top. And let me make a couple knights to clear that workshop up as well. I don't like that workshop just sitting there. Gonna clear it up. Oh, these monks are gonna die. Looking for a Magano? I'm gonna dodge with this guy. And that's all there is to it. GG. Killed both Mangonels. I have a great defense. I have now defended the siege push, and looks like her on 2 TCs, only 2 TCs, realizes that the writing's on the wall. The game is over, unfortunately. Listen, Gabby, GG. I got the better of you this time, but I look forward to more games. Honestly, she has a very fun playstyle, very aggressive. It never is a boring game against Gabby, and that's what she's bringing to the table. But GG, there you have it, guys. I don't let her win, and she just won the first one fair and square, but you guys can enjoy the second game between us. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the Franks vs Britons matchup. I love it. I think it's really, really fun. And I think in the end, we just won based on economy and good map positioning. Really fun game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.